Hi, and thanks for joining me. This is Lisa Brown and Stamp with Lisa Brown for my Savvy Sunday. For my Savvy Sunday, we're going to show you a quick way to do a creative fold card and only cutting with half of your framelit die. Today, we're going to focus also on the Peaceful Moment and Painted Poppies stamp sets and bundle. It's a bundle that comes with the 2 stamp sets and 2 sets of dies. So the dies are the Poppy Moments and the painted labels. So in the entire suite, you get both sets of stamps and both sets of dies. I like to pre-cut my dies and lay them on scrap paper so that I know I can lay them out like this and see what I have available, because otherwise they're in the little envelopes. So let's go ahead and get started. So today our card base is going to be basic black. And I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4 and keep it at 11. So here's our 4 1/4. Then I'm going to turn it and I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. Okay, so we're just doing the standard 5 1/2 inch fold where it, score where it scores it in half. Okay, then I'm going to take this piece, this side, and I'm going to score it at 2 3/4. Okay, get my trimmer out of the way. So this is our card base. So right now we have a standard card, and then we're going to take this flap, and this flap is going to go back, and we're going to give that a quick crease. So when you open it, you have a little Z fold. Okay, so now I'm going to do something. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to put my paper. This is my Painted Poppies Designer Series paper. And I'm going to just go ahead and adhere that down. I know you're thinking, oh, she's adhering her paper before she's die cutting. But that's okay. So I just want to get my alignment before I do my cuts. Okay. And I'm actually going to adhere, because we're going to be die cutting on this center panel over here. But I'm going to cut through both pieces of paper at the same time so I get a good alignment. Okay. And there's that. So I have both of my DSPs adhered. Now I'm going to bring in my big shot. Okay. And I'm going to put my card in. And I'm going to lay my die in the center over here. Okay. So my die is in the center. Here's my score line. So when I lay down my top plate, I'm only going to lay down my top plate to that score line. All right, and then I'm going to run it through. Okay, let's take this out and let me get my big shot out of the way. Now when I remove my die, this is cut, and it already cut through the paper. Okay, so our card is going to fold like this, and then you're actually going to bring that flap out, and you're going to bring that flap open like so. So you can just leave that paper there. You can leave it there for decoration, or if you put light adhesive on it, you can remove it. But we're going to lay down the next oval die size, and I like having that little decoration there. So I just took the next size oval framelit down from this one, and I already pre-cut on a piece of Whisper White our next oval. And from the stamp set Peaceful Moments, I have the words, always remember, and we're going to stamp that right in the corner of our oval. Okay. Then I've already pre-cut some images from the Poppy Moments dies. So I did the background flower in Poppy Parade. I did the outline in black. And then out of this little die right here, I die cut 3 little leaves out of Mossy Meadow. So we're going to just go ahead and adhere those together. I'm going to use my liquid Tombow glue, and I'm just going to put glue right in the center of this black outline and glue it right on top of my Poppy Parade. Okay. And my flower is going to go on here. I'm going to put it on at an angle. So on the back, I'm going to run some adhesive, some of our snail adhesive, and that's how we're going to stick our leaves on. Let's see here. Now we're going to stick that one there. And we're going to put this one over here. Oop. There we go. And then I want one coming off the other side. We're going to stick that over here. All right, now they're stuck on the back. I want this popped up, so I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals, and I'm going to put them right over the end of those stems too, and that will also help hold those down. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. And then I'm going to use some liquid glue. And we're going to lay this over like so. Isn't that cute? So this is how our card's going to open up, and then our inside is decorated just as well. Okay, so let's do our inside message. Also from the Peaceful Moments is a phrase. We're going to stamp right in the middle. It says, life is better with a friend like you. Okay. And then we're going to take our little grunge background and our little flower outline from the Painted Poppies stamp set. So it's a little grunge background right here, and then this outline. And there's a couple other little grunge stamps as well. So we're going to do our grunge background in Poppy Parade. I'm just going to stamp it over here in the corner. I'm not going to make sure that my ink is inked up that well. So I'm just going to give it a quick stamp. And then we're going to stamp the outline image in the Memento black ink. Okay, and we're going to do it at an angle this way. And it just kind of carries the theme onto the inside of the card like that. All right. So now we can adhere that into the middle. Okay. So again, this is a 11 by 4 1/4 piece of paper. It's scored at 2 3/4 and at 5 1/2. And we ran our we ran our die over and we just had our cutting plate up halfway, so it only cut up into that point. And then these two pieces of paper are both 4 inches by 2.5. And then you have your standard inside piece of paper, which is 4 by 5.25. I hope you liked this quick and easy fold card today. And thank you for joining me for my Savvy Sunday. You can shop at stampwithlisabrown.stampinup.net and be sure to subscribe to my channel to get next week's Savvy Sunday. Thank you.